What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over a super simple and easy trick with the Grappler that can make a huge difference in your fights. And with the Grappler being a mobility item in both Reload and Battle Royale this season, it's going to help you in both game modes. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below if you're going to be taking advantage of this. And I'm sure a lot of you already know about this, but I also have been getting asked about it a decent amount in the comments of my videos with people like timestamping moments where I did this and then asking like how to do that. So I figured it would be worth making its own video. I'm going to be showing you how to cancel the Grappler and take your weapon out right away. And this is what it looks like. Basically, with a regular Grappler, you grapple and then you're able to swap weapons about like halfway through the animation. But with this trick, you swap immediately and then you don't get that little delay and your gun is out as fast as possible. And it's actually incredibly simple and easy to do. All you have to do is swap weapons at the exact moment you fire the Grappler. So for me, I just hit R2 and L1 at the exact same time, and then the Grappler shoots, and then I swap to my shotgun immediately, and I have my shotgun out as fast as possible. And you can actually practice this in a creative match by yourself. You just select private match. I'll have the code for the Zero Build Pit linked in the description below, but you can do it in any map that has the Grappler, basically. All you have to do, like I said, is you just shoot the Grappler and swap at the exact moment. It's not slightly after, it's not slightly before, it's just the exact moment you hit both buttons at the same time, you shoot and swap, and then you're good to go. And you will cancel the animation basically of shooting the Grappler and have your weapon out as fast as possible. Like I said, you can practice this in a private match if you don't want to get used to it in a real match, but I feel like it is something that is very easy, and it's one of those things that I feel like the difficulty for most people is just not knowing how to do it. But once you know how to do it and you know you just hit those buttons at the same time, it's really easy. It might take a little bit to get into the rhythm of it, but I don't think this is difficult or really like just hard to perform by any means. But it is really helpful. I think it's really helpful when you're pushing enemy players, just because having your gun out as early as possible will typically give you the best chance to actually win that fight. Especially if you are pushing someone who's already kind of ready and waiting for you on like a rooftop, a porta-fort, even just somebody who's behind a piece of cover. If you're grappling on them, obviously you would want to have your weapon out as fast as possible. If you're just traveling around the map, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But when you're pushing people, that few milliseconds of time where you have your weapon out a bit earlier can be the difference maker between like you winning and losing that fight, especially with how hard a lot of the shotguns can hit at times. There is a problem with it though, where sometimes if you mess up the swap timing, you just aren't able to swap off your Grappler for another weapon at all for like a second or two. But I think this mostly just comes down to like if you mess the timing up. I don't think this is just like a random thing. At least that's how I felt about it. Every time I've had this problem, I feel like it's just because I messed up the swap timing. And like I already said, this is really helpful with the regular Grappler, which is going to be the difference maker in some fights, and so that's going to be really helpful for you in both reload mode and battle royale. But where I think this trick is most impactful is going to be with the Jules mythic Grappler that you can get in reload mode, because with the mythic Grappler, the Jules version forces you to deploy your glider after using it, and this makes you slower to land, but it also makes it slower to have your weapon out because you can't have your weapon out until after you land, right? But with the cancel trick when using the Jules Grappler, you just don't even deploy your glider at all because you take your weapon out right away. So the Jules Grappler is a Grappler that has unlimited uses, but comes with the downside of, you know, requiring you to deploy your glider, and that makes it a little more inconvenient to use in some situations. But with this cancel trick, you just completely negate that downside of the Jules Grappler, and you do have an unlimited Grappler. So I think if you get the Jules Grappler, knowing how to do this is a huge difference maker. But even when using a regular Grappler, it is, I think, pretty helpful in a lot of situations. And as I've said several times already, I think it's really simple. You just swap and shoot at the same time, cancel that animation, have your gun out as fast as possible. That's going to give you the best chance to eliminate the person that you are pushing. But that is going to be it for this video. Just, you know, very simple trick, but I've gotten asked about it a bunch, so I figured it would be worth making its own video, because when a lot of people ask me about something, you know, not only do those people find that interesting or helpful, but also there's probably a lot of other people who are wondering the same thing that didn't bother to leave a comment, you know? I feel like that's just kind of how it goes with YouTube. So that is the trick. Cancel, just swap and shoot at the same time, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to let some gameplay play out, and if you guys did find this video to be helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. That guy was the one who killed me and took my mythic grappler, but he didn't have it. I'm wondering if he just never took it, or if he died. Someone else. I'm trying to get the Elder Wand in Harry Potter right now. Who's its master? Like that. And so I didn't have to redeploy that time because I got the cancel off. Oh, I thought he got away. Thank you for the gifted to Outcast Shaft. Outcast, if you are still here, make sure you say thank you and enjoy sub badges, emotes, and ad previewing courtesy of Dr. Shaftburn. Thank you for the bit, should I? Would you guys rather have a purple thunder shotgun or a purple striker pump? Oh, they're still fighting. It's not infinite. It might be further though. I don't like this. Bro, that guy's a savage. He had a green thunder, he hit hard with it.